All right, I've started recording. All right, so under the simple interest, what we're going to do straight is we're going to find the principal here is 1,000 multiply by the rate. This is the rate 10 by the number of year, which is 2. Everything divided by 100. So this 0 will cancel this 0. So we have 10 times 10, that is 100 times 2. That gives us what? 200. Now, two things here. So this is the interest that the customer will receive on the 1,000 he or she has deposited in the bank account. So the question can also come to ask for amount. What could be the amount at the end of the 2 years? So the amount at the end of the 2 years will be the principal plus the interest. That is going to be at the end of the second year, the 1,000 naira has increased to plus 200. That's going to be what? 1,200.
100.
All right. Now, this is simple interest. But if it is compound interest, the concept of compound interest is telling us that the interest per year will be added to the principal to make the principal for the next year. The interest for the first year will be added to the initial principal. So this will form the second year principal. For this 1,000 naira that we have there, the principal will remain constant. Let me show you that now. Now, if I should calculate it for 1 year, the interest for 1 year will be 1,000 times 10% times 1 divided by 100, right? 0 cancels 0.
Yes.
This will give me what? 100 naira. So which means if this 100 naira is the interest for the first year, for the second year, it's going to be 100 naira, the same thing. But that is the reason why if you add 100 plus 100, it will give you 200. That means at the end of the second year, the amount will then be 1,200. But in the case of compound, it won't be like that. So what it means is that there are two methods of doing compound interest. The first method is for you to do it year by year. And the second method is to apply formula. Now, doing it year by year will make you to understand the concept. And that's what I'm going to start with now. I'm still going to use the same amount that we have here, 1,000 naira, 10% for 2 years, or we can increase to 3 years. But let's start with 2 years, for example, see what we're going to get. Now, we're going to have for the first year, year one. So the principal for year one is 1,000 naira. Let me close this page. So 1,000, put 1,000. Then the interest on 1,000. So that would be 1,000 times 10%. 1,000 times 10%. That will give us what? 100 naira. All right. So this 100 naira will now be added to 1,000 to give us 1,100. So this 1,100 will now be the principal for year 2. I will now go to year 2 now. So the principal, instead of it to be 1,000 naira, I'll put what? 1,100. So I will now calculate interest on this 1,100. So interest now, which should be 10% of what? 1,100. So which means 10 over 100 times 1,100. So this cancels this. That gives me what? 110. All right? That's 110 naira. So if you add this together, it's going to give me 2,210 naira. You can see it's quite different from the simple interest. In other simple interest, at the end of the second year, the amount is 2,200. But under the compound interest, the amount is of 2,210, addition of 10 naira. So what that means is that if, for example, you want to, you have money, you want to put it in a bank for some period of time. So if you're a wise investor, you know that the best one to go for is compound interest, not simple interest, because you're going to get more money when you put it under compound interest. I hope that is clear.
Yes.
So this is the first method. So then if you want to increase it, if it is going to be 3 years, just continue like that as well. So it's going to be year 3 now. So what is going to be, what is going to year 3 now? What is going to be the principal for year 3? I'm asking you. What's going to be the principal for year 3?
Okay. The principal for year 3 is 2,210 naira.
That's good. 2,210. So we now calculate the interest. So interest will then be 10% of what?
2,210 naira.
That's good. 2,210 naira. So we calculate this one as well. So let's quickly calculate. That's 10 over 100 times 2,210. Zero consider, zero consider. That is 221. So that's going to be 2,431. At the end of year 3, this is what we're going to get. But if it is under simple interest, it's going to be 2,300. You understand? Can you see the difference now?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So this is the first method for calculating compound interest. No matter what you are given, if you do it this way, you are going to get your answer correctly. Then the second method is using formula. I said something earlier on that amount, when you are calculating amount is principal plus interest. All right?
Yes.
We are going to use amount formula to calculate compound interest. And what is the formula? The formula is principal into bracket 1 plus r raised by what? N. So this is the formula we are making use of. So this formula will give us the last value we have here, 2,431. So let's see it. So we're going to have principal is 1,000. Open a bracket. 1 plus the rate. The rate is 10%. That is 10 over 100. That is going to be 0.1. Which is per how many years? We are using 3 years in this case. So this is going to give us 1,000 multiplied by 1.1. Let me bring out my calculator. Can you see my calculator?
Yes. How did you get that 0.1?
That's what I want to show you.
Okay.
Can you see my calculator?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. So this rate here, let me check the color of my pen. So this rate you are seeing here is the 10%. So which is 10 over 100, right? You can do it in this way, 0 cancel 0. So this will give you 0.1. Agreed? Or you come with your calculator, 10 divided by 100. This gives 0.1. That's how I got the 0.1.
Okay.
Is that clear?
So we have to do 10% divided by 100.
That's 10. 10% means 10 over 100.
Yeah, that's what it means. Yes. Okay, okay.
So that's what
you can't put it in percentage.
No. You are converting it to decimal.
To decimal, okay.
Yeah, that's what we did here. So we converted this. We converted this to decimal. This is it here. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Good. Okay, now, so this is 1 plus 0.1 will give us 1.1. Everything raised by 3. So you now go and say 1.1 raised to power 3. So this will give us 1.331. So 1.331, that is 1,000 multiplied by 1.331. All right? So we multiply this together now and see what we're going to have. So that means 1.331 times 1,000. 1,331. Yes. 1,331. Oh, there's no mistake here. Supposed to be 1,331. Coming. Let's see if there's mistake here. 10%. Okay. Okay. This is a mistake I made. Look at what I did here. What I have here is 2,210. It's 2,210. 10 divided by 100 times 2,210. That is 221.
Got 2 to 1.
That's correct. Plus 2217. Supposed to have the same thing. So 1,1331 plus 1,000. Because something is wrong somewhere. 1,000 times 1.331. Supposed to be amongst it. I'm coming. Let me get something. All right.
Okay. Okay.
9. That's the why. How am I getting the content? I'm having a class. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I'm with
Hello?
you. I'm with you.
All right.
Yes, I'm with you.
This is perfectly correct. I don't know why am I getting different answers. 1.1 raised to power 3. What did I use here? Oh, oh, oh. Madam. Hello? You cannot correct me.
Yes.
I made a mistake and you cannot correct me. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
I made a mistake and you
I
cannot
can hear
correct me.
you.
I said I made a mistake, you cannot correct me. I was wondering I'm supposed to get the same answer. Look at this here too. Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Here. Let me highlight it so that you see it. Here. Look at my calculation here. Is it correct? My addition there, is it correct?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Please always follow me. You understand? Always follow me. So when you see any mistake, please. So you call my attention to. So that's where the problem comes. So this is supposed to be 1,210. So this also will be 1,210. So this is going to be 121. 121. So 121 is going to be 1,210. So this is going to be 1,300. Let me change it to be clearer. I'm sorry for this. So this is going to be 1,210, and this is going to be 121. When you add it together, it's going to be a 1,331. So I was wondering that I was supposed to get the same answer. That's why I have to go back and check the formula. Have I forgot the formula? So you can see that we got the same answer. Hello?
Yes.
So that
Yes,
means
I'm with you.
so that is how to calculate the compound interest using the formula, which is here. Any question?
Yes, this formula for compound interest. Can you explain it? That when I see the formula, I understand what each of the items stands for.
Which one should I explain again?
The formula for the compound interest.
The formula. Okay, all right. Now the formula. This is the formula. A, which is the amount, equals to P, which is the principal, into bracket 1 plus R, which is rate. So what we have there is the amount. I know ordinarily amount is principal plus interest. So what we got here as this value here is amount, not the principal, not the interest. So if you now want to use formula to get amount, it's going to be principal into brackets 1 plus rate raised by n. So where P is equal to the principal, where P is the principal, then R is the interest. R is the rate. R is the rate. That is the rate in percentage. The rate in percentage. Rate, which is always in percentage. Then N is the number of year given. N is what? Number of year. Number of year. All right. So if you are now given, for example, we are given the principal that is, let's say 1,000. That's the same thing. The same example. The rate is 10%. And the number of years is 3 years. You want to apply the formula now. So the amount will then be 1,000 into brackets 1 plus the rate, which is 10%. You can write it as 10%. Raised by n, which is going to be 3. All right. So that means going to be 1,000 into 1 plus 10%. Now you can use your calculator. You can use your calculator. 10 divided by 100. That gives 0.1. That is 0.1 raised to power 3. So that's going to give us 1000 into 1.1. So that is 1.1 plus 1 plus 0.1. So if you add this one plus 1, it's going to give us 1.1 raised to power 3. So this 1.1 raised to power 3 is the first thing we are going to do first. So we are going to say 1000 times 1.1 raised to power 3. That is 1.1 raised to power 3. You know how to do that on your calculator.
Let me see how you did it again.
Okay. So if your calculator will be 1.1, then you are going to press the one that has x raised to power y. If I press it now, it will give me something like this. But I will then put 3. You understand? So then I'll press equals to, it will give me 1.331. 1.331. And when you multiply it, you are going to get 1,331. You get 1,331. So that was going to be the amount. That is here, this 1,331, the principal is already added to it. That will not get the interest. The amount is principal plus interest. So we are not going to say amount is what we have, which is 1,331 equals to the principal, which is 1,000 plus interest. So it is the interest we are looking for, which is compound interest. We are going to collect like terms. This will come in, then be 1,331 minus 1,000, which will give equals to what? So that means interest here, the compound interest will then be what? 331. Is that clear?
Wait, let me get something coming.
Okay. Am I too fast? If I'm too fast, let me know.
You're a bit fast.
Oh, I didn't.
There's some.
Please always talk. Please, that's where I talk. So you have to call my attention when I'm too fast. It's very important. It's always coming back.
There's something I don't understand. This 1,331 is the amount we looked for.
Is the amount,
right?
It is the amount. It is the amount. The amount means at the end of the year, whether 2 years or 3 years, the money deposited into the bank account, the money deposited to the bank account has grown to that amount. That is, interest has been added to it. That is this one.
So each, okay.
So which means the 1,000 naira is the interest. You just subtract it. That means 331 is now the interest. For example, you drop 1,000 into your bank account today, and then tomorrow you are now having 1,331 there. So that means the 331 on it is what? Interest.
Interest.
You understand?
That is when they ask you to find the interest, right?
Yes. But when you ask to find the amount, this is what you're going to have.
That's okay. Okay.
Any other question? I'm going to give you work.
Okay.
Yes, now you must practice. So that's when I will know that you have understood. So I'm going to give you this. The first one, I'm giving you 2 questions. Or 1 question, then you are going to use the 2 methods. So the question is that find the compound interest on 10,000 naira at 5% per annum for 4 years. Using the two methods. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I'm giving you 10 minutes.
How many minutes?
10 minutes. It's too much, Abby.
Okay.
Let me reduce to 5 minutes.
No, 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 no. I'm still a baby, so it's not too much.
Okay, okay. All right. The meeting will end in few minutes time. So just continue doing your work. I'll
All
create
right.
another link for us to continue.
Okay. Ah, I don't know what I did wrong. I'm not getting the same answer. Then can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Check your workings. Oh, okay, snap it to me. Snap it and send it to me on WhatsApp. I will look for your mistake, then I will correct it. I will create another.
Okay.
So we can do the correction before the link expire. Before we can create another.
Yes.
So
Okay, yes.
send it to me.
Okay. I have sent it.
Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
This one will soon expire now. I want to I open the WhatsApp.